Hey, so today I want to talk to you about something that is totally game-changing for agencies. I used to run an agency 2013 to 2017, so I pulled it back up on Wayback Machine, which still shows my agency, Datafy, the data-driven digital and content marketing agency. What I'm about to show you would have completely changed the trajectory of that agency, the profitability, and would have been just mind-blowing. Basically, what this agency used to do was content marketing, ultimately, under various guises, but it was content marketing. And what that meant was that every new client meant more headcount. So headcount was the major part, major cost, and the major thing that slowed us down, ultimately. So every time we signed up a new client, we'd need to make sure we had the SEO resource to do the on-page audits. We'd have to make sure we had enough room for our content writers to create the blogs and create the guest posts and all of that. Make sure that our outreach team and our digital PR team had the bandwidth to do the campaign distribution and make sure that those posts got out to where they needed to be. And that was all a headache and a cost and a hassle and all those sorts of things. So what I'm going to show you is what's just come out in BrandWell recently. The way we've changed things is much more agency friendly, but the main thing that I want to tell you about is how you can actually basically do all the things I just talked about for a client for as little as $100 per client a month, which is, if I could have had that, it'd have changed my life. Obviously, it costs you a lot more than that in people. So say you've got 100 clients, you pay $100 per month, it's going to be a profitability game changer. So what you need to do, if you've got a BrandWell account, which will start out at like $249 just to get you started, we have an agency add-on where you can white label it as well for a little bit extra, but it's up to you if you want to white label it or not. But if you want to add a project, like add a new website, so a new client is a website, effectively, you fill this form in here, like website name, website URL, who the target audience is, if they're in the US or not, and then if you want to switch this button, you can to make it just a guest post only project. If you do that, that means that we won't do the whole brand ingestion, we won't interlink, we won't do a lot of the things that are kind of real value. But if you're just guest posting, that makes sense. You can have the project that way. And also, we're going to make sure we leave this on the Brand Publisher Network because that's going to automate our link building, which, again, I haven't seen anywhere else, and especially at this kind of price. So you create your website. Here's one I created a minute ago for Devase, we're building some office furniture right now, and I just saw one of those boxes out my window, so I thought I'll run their website. And this is what happens. Let's pretend this is your client, right? They do office furniture, like they've got a fairly nice looking site. So all is good there. So whether you're pitching to them or they've just come to you, let's pretend that is what's happening. So in here we can see what has happened is BrandWell has gone and crawled their site, pulled out all their latest blogs, and it's showing you what's wrong with them. So this blog, for example, scores 39 out of 100, which is pretty poor. It's got 15 problems. I can click in and see them, which I'll do in a second. So I've got 25 poor articles, 6 articles to improve, and 2 articles that the system is happy with, which is cool. Let's click into this one just for argument's sake. So it's scoring 44 out of 100. It's quite short. Here's all the things it's telling me to do. Here's all the stuff that's wrong with it. Here is the content, which is cool. What I can do really easily from here, if they're my client, just rewrite now. Just click rewrite now, or click up here and rewrite it now. Oops. So you can rewrite the articles or refresh those articles. They will cost you content credits, but you get a bunch of them as part of the packages anyway, so it's not really a big deal anymore. So for $100, I can see what's wrong with my client's blog. I can rewrite them automatically, and then I'll start generating links as well to these blogs and to the sites, like on autopilot. I don't need to do anything. And that's not even touching on all this other stuff that's in there. I can do keyword research. I can do a content brief. I can get a whole report on the topic around office furniture and what's going on and see what I need to do. Like, all these things would have taken so much time. Most agencies bill on hours. We certainly did. And like, all of the work is just automated here. This is a complete game changer. So trying to bring the message out to agencies, really, that there's a different way of working, and that you can get your cost down to $100 per client for a lot of your content marketing, SEO, and link building work, which, I mean, a blog from an offshore freelancer is going to cost you maybe half of that. Getting a link placement from somewhere semi-decent is going to cost you the same price as that at least. So the saving here is unreal without even talking about headcount. So give it a try, have a look. BrandWell.ai, you can sign up for a free trial. On the free trial, it will crawl just the first 5 articles it finds for you, and you can upgrade to do the rest. But you can get up to 4 credits as part of that as well and get going. So give it a whirl, have a look. But either way, let me know your thoughts on what this could do to your agency.